Hey guys, what is up? I am Nula Mula, and for Thursday I'm going to be doing the Dalek mod. And the Dalek mod is based off of the TV show series Doctor Who, which I am a fan of. Yes, I went to the 50th anniversary. Yes, I nearly crapped myself in amazement. And before anyone asks, Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor, not David Tennant. That's my brother's favorite. Now, for the first thing I'm going to do, well, before I even get into further, is that this mod is really big. Bigger than any mod I've ever done before. So I'm only going to be going after a quarter of what this mod has to offer. Like, for example, the pumpkins have a Dalek image that isn't put into it. I don't know how to craft it. I've been looking like a madman just looking for it. Mostly because, A, I can't put everything in one video, and there's a skeleton right there. But second of all, is that I really want to keep this for something that people can discover for themselves. So I'll just go after what you will need to know if you're a true Doctor fan, along with one thing that you can only get in creative mode as far as I know, which is this, River's Diary, which is in my hand. So, first, let me just get out of my armor and show you what it does. So first of all, you just right click with it, and bam, I am now the first Doctor. It regenerates you into the skin lookalike of whatever Doctor that has been currently. It has all of them from the first one all the way up to Peter Capaldi. So we got the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. I skipped through 9, 10th, 11. Matt Smith for the win, and Peter Capaldi. And then back to you. So, like I said, there's no crafting recipe for this as far as I know of. But I'm gonna go after the crafting recipe first, and then go after the 6 dangerous, well, in my opinion, mobs in this game. So the first thing we have right here is the screwdriver, the sonic screwdriver of Doctor Who. Now how you make this is by using 2 iron ingots and 1 emerald. Now there are 4 different varieties. One which you can make if you want the older version, the first one ever used. You just put a block of redstone right here. If you want the 9th Doctor, the 10th Doctor screwdriver, put a diamond in here. And there's also a new one which includes this same recipe except putting sticks right over here, but I trust this one. Now, with the sonic screwdriver, you can activate redstone as well as any other electrical based appliances. So, here we got some TNT. You want to see a boom? Boom. There it goes. Oh crap. Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, there. Yep. We'll forget that ever happened. Alright, the next thing we have right here is the Time Vortex Manipulator. And how you make this is by 6 pieces of leather, 2 bars of ingot, 2 bars of iron. God, I'm not talking right today. And 1 diamond. And we make 1 Time Vortex Manipulator, that of the Time Agents. And how you use this is that you can get into the various versions of Minecraft. No, not exactly like just by simply selecting whatever version you want to use. This brings you all the way to the first ever Minecraft version, cave game, that Notch first developed. Then after that you go into Minecraft INF dev. And then to the classic one. How? You just crouch, right click, and look. Cave game, Minecraft InDev, or classic. Let's go to cave game. And then just right click without crouching. And then give it a minute or 2. And where am I? There's nothing here. And we go here, look. The same blocks from the cave game video that Notch made years ago, along with the same block of pure grass. But other than that, there's nothing really here. But let's go to the next one. Minecraft InfDev sounds fancy. Ooh. So here we have like the old default gravel, same old texture of grass, trees, leaves, and like back in those dark, well, not really dark days, there was light everywhere to be found. So it didn't matter. So in these times you did not need a torch. You just go digging like a madman and go like, oh, there's so much light here, I can stay here forever. And then you end up doing that and you never see the light of day for years. But like any dimension transportation, depending on how far you walk or run in this case, it affects where you'll respawn. So now to the classic. And here we have well, basically the same thing as Instev, except, my word, what is that? Could it be? Yes, it is. It's Honeydew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You copycat. As well as LOL King 555. What a clever name. Walking in the same old pattern as, well, our characters would have walked in Minecraft Classic. One problem about these guys is that even though it registers in my damage indicator, I cannot do anything to hit them. They just run around like madmen. And other than that, there's nothing really hostile around here. Maybe except for fall damage. But other than that, back to the future. And look where I am. I am on the other side of the building. So the next thing right here is the iron side. And if you never saw the episode, it was in the episode where the 11th Doctor and Amy Pond, Amelia Pond, whatever you're going to call her, went back to the World War II, to the cabinet war rooms of London, during, well, I guess World War II, and a man was claiming to have created these, the friendly Daleks, the iron signs, and see, they even register as friendly, because they're friendly. So you want to tame one, right click, and that's all it takes. Now they will go after whatever it is you hit. Kind of like a lapdog, except, no, an attack dog, but sadly they do not follow you. Proof, alright. I'll just take this guy, I'll take my sword, I'll hit him, and look, they fight to the death. Laser beams, slow motion, game crashing slowly. Or maybe that's horrible aiming. Now the last thing, any Doctor Who fan, or rather anybody who knows of Doctor Who actually, would know what this is, the Tardis. Now, recently they updated this mod to have, instead of 1 planet, 3. But I'll get more into that later on, because I have a little secret in that building. But, moving on, here we have is steel ingots. You can only get these by defeating the Cybermen. Yes, the Legion is here, they're fierce, and they spawn usually in the deserts, much like the Daleks. Now, when you kill them, they drop 1 to 2 ingots, as well as rotten flesh. You can craft it into only armor or a decorative block. And the armor, much like the Dalekium ingot, is as strong as diamond. By that, I'm only going by it fills up the armor bar completely. It lasts longer too. Okay, now, like the Daleks now drop, well, they always dropped, a Dalekanium ingot, which you can craft into armor or into this sword I have. You craft this like any old sword, and it increases your attack by 6, 1 less than diamond. So I guess it's a good fair trade and a cheap way to get a good weapon early on in the game. Now, like I said, you can craft either one of these two into a decorative block. Now, the last 2 things I got here are 2 nifty weapons from the Doctor Who franchise. Well, obviously everything's from the franchise. What am I talking about? Alright, so the first thing I got here is Captain Jack Harkness's Sonic Blaster. And much like in the game, it can remove anything that is in front of you. So I'll just create a sculpture right here. See, right click once and it never goes away. So I'll just shamelessly make a creepy ass face. Wait a minute, that's my face. Now the last thing we got right here is the Nitro 9 Ace's weapon grenade, whatever it was, from the era of the 7th Doctor. Now you just put this down, right click, and boom! Bigger explosion than the TNT. So unless you're wearing good armor, or if you just think, screw it, might as well just kill them all with a bang, then this is the weapon. Since it has no delay, just right click and you're instantly boomed. But it only offers 1, and I just realized I haven't gone off after the crafting recipe. So here I go. Quick speed, catch up, kids. Okay, the iron side. You get the Dalek sections by defeating a Dalek, but these are really rare, very rare actually. You're not likely to get even all the pieces. Sometimes you'll get maybe 2 heads after clearing up a horde, or maybe you'll just get everything but the 1 section you're missing, like maybe the bottom section or the middle, or the blaster suction cup handle. How you make a TARDIS? Use any logs. I prefer oak because they're the most common. 1 beacon and 1 diamond in this order to create 1 TARDIS, which you can break with a pickaxe and replace again and again wherever you want. And like I said, you can use steel and Dalekanium ingots to craft armor, or this sword, which is, like I said, a regular sword recipe. Just replace whatever you're using, whether it be wood planks or an ingot or a dime or the diamonds with Dalekanium instead. You create the sonic blaster using 5 ingots of iron in this way, 1 diamond in the left corner, and the rest of the spots filled with leather. You create the Nitro 9 with 6 pieces of iron ingots, 1 lump of sugar, 1 pound of gunpowder, and 1 block of sand. And that's only a small percentage of these, but like I said, I'm saving that for you guys to find out on your own. You could probably hear it by now, but we're about to get to the baddies. Yeah, I know. See, makes sound too. Shut up, kid! Now, the first one just got right here are the Daleks. Yeah, they're all the same. They are all the same. Health, 40. And here I got the only two varieties, the Drone and the Eternal. My patience is wearing thin with every... God damn it. Alright, here we have the Cybermen. Not as much strong or as fast as the Daleks. However, when given the chance, they will go after them. What, want proof? Alright, but might as well close the doors. I missed that horribly. Just... See? They're just taking it. Oh, now they're putting a fight. And the Daleks win. Here we have is the empty children, who says the creepy line. You only run into these poor schmucks only when you are in a cave. A dark cave. Or it's really dark at night. And they can infect villagers too, so be wary. Same thing with the Cybermen, but I can't prove that now, can I? And now he's just roaming around like, oh, whatever. And here we have are the Weeping Angels, the most frightening of the Doctor Who's enemies. These guys will jump and move like how they're doing right now, which you're not supposed to when you have your back turned. And they will break torches. They will burn them out. They will break your door. No, wait, that's Slenderman. They will just burn out your torches any way to keep you in the dark, even breaking glowstone if need be to make sure you don't see them coming. And you can only kill them with a pickaxe. Alright, now we go to the deeper sections just to see what's going on. And oh god, one of them escaped. Crap. Another one, as you can tell, this is a silence, whatever. Now, they're the main enemies of the... No, you're not going in there! Get over here! Stop! Now that's what they'll do. You hit them once, and now you can't remember where they are. And oh crap, there he is! And the lightning will keep striking you until you kill them. And do the damage like what this has happened. Now, what is down here is, I'm afraid, not yet to be disclosed. Now, and lastly we have is the Whispermen, the servants of the silence, during that last episode, special, whatever it's called, whatever you're gonna call it, for season 7 or series 7 of Doctor Who, before they did the badass 50th anniversary. Now, you attack these guys, they won't do anything. They'll just take it, wearing their top hats and weird faces, drop nothing, and that's it. I'm probably gonna regret leaving them open, but yeah, let's leave it as that. Now, for the good part, something I kept secret. Every Tardis in the game. Now, these range from well, I can't even remember which way. Actually, I do. This is the command block Tardis. It's basically a command block disguised as a Tardis. You can't make this, so much like how you can't make a command block. This is the current Tardis, which has the layout of the 11th Doctor's Tardis. This one has the layout of the 9th, and this one has the layout of the 1st. A bat. But I'm going to show you only the 11th. You want to know what's inside all the other 3? Play the mod yourself. You right-click on the door. And here we are. The magnificent Tardis. And I'll show you around the place. I mean, yeah, I didn't make it. Yeah, it was the mod developers. So, Go check out their channel, support them. Really good mod, especially a cool mod for all you humans out there. And you might remember this one. I'll just say the line that the doctor said. I was in the swimming pool, but you're all wet. I was in the pool. Wait, I was in the library, but you're all wet. I was in the swimming pool, but you said you were in the library. So was the swimming pool. Eh? The 11th Doctor's swimming pool in the library, with its own default-looking library books that you can actually look, but sadly cannot take. And since this is going to be a very long video, I'm only going to show you a sneak peek. So we got something right there that looks like a birchwood and something. Birchwood and glowstone. We got right here something looks like a second control panel. And we have right here something that looks like, well, can't really make it up. It looks like a table setup. But that's enough for inside. Let's look at the real, raw, nitty-gritty. The beauty of this TARDIS. Now, each of these are monitors that they all work the same. Right-click any of them, and you can teleport into any one of the planets. And here are the current selection you can choose from. You can choose Skaro, Trenzalore, or Gallifrey. Yes, Gallifrey even. And just go again to put it back to Overworld. But I'm only going to do one world, which is, well, actually two, actually. Which is Trenzalore and Gallifrey. Now, here, look, noise and materialization as well. Trenzalore, the dead planet that's a graveyard. And here you'll find the Whispermen, the Weeping Angels, and a bunch of gravestones such as these, which some don't say anything, but those... And apparently a variety of Daleks that sound weak as hell. But here we have a big one. Does it say anything? Rufus, 2013 to 2013. Oh my god, Rufus, if you're watching this, you will die here. I'm just kidding. And if your name is Rufus, I'm kidding. That's not a creepypasta crap, whatever. Alright. Now, like I said, dead, gray, not really that much of a place to stick around. And so let's see. Whispermen, Weeping Angels, and apparently a variety of a Dalek. I'm gonna say the stone one. So yeah, not a good place to live. Unless you want a place to die, then by all means go there. Let's use this monitor to Gallifrey, home planet of the Time Lords. And I just love seeing that. Alright, here we are, Gallifrey, pink, weird oak trees. You can't really see it, but twin suns, and it looks pink. And honestly, the dirt and everything looks like a velvet cake. Now I'm getting a craving for velvet cake. My god, I'm so fat. I know, it's horrible. I'm trying to get on a diet, a mind diet. If I don't think of the food, I won't want to eat it. It hasn't been working, I know it hasn't. But yeah, this has been the Dalek mod. And if you're new to the channel, then I suggest just looking through my other videos, see if you think this is going to be a good channel for you to subscribe. If not, then thanks for just listening to me at all. But if you really do like what I'm doing, then hit a like, and if you want, subscribe or not. That's really your opinion. That's really your choice, okay? But I am Nula Mula, wearing my armor, which you cannot even see who I look like, and I will see you later.